I've made over $500,000 in profit with TikTok Shop Affiliate. And the craziest part is I started as someone who had no idea what I was getting into. Back when I was broke and driving for Uber Eats, I was trying literally every business model under the sun. And I was just digging myself deeper into the hole that I was already in and piling on more and more debt. But it wasn't until I tried TikTok Shop Affiliate where things actually felt like they just clicked. And with TikTok Shop, I was able to completely flip my life around. I'm talking, I got to buy myself my dream car, but I also got to see my girl smile when I got her dream car, and simply just being able to live my life on my terms. And now we live in a beautiful gated community in Calabasas at the house of my dreams. And I'm not saying this just to fucking flex on you guys, trust me, but I'm trying to show you guys that I started from complete nothing, and this is what TikTok Shop has done for me. So in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how I was able to crack my first ever $10,000 profit month, literally in the most simple terms possible. So if you want to change your life with TikTok Shop, make sure to watch this video all the way through and just lock in and focus on what I'm about to say. So let's start first with the thing that nobody bothers explaining properly. What even is TikTok Shop Affiliate? Because I see people all the time thinking that it's just a get rich quick scheme, or that it's an MLM, or that it's not scalable, and at most you're only gonna make a couple $100 a month. But that couldn't be further from the truth. All it is you promoting other brands' products. So you don't have to ship any orders out. You don't have to actually go out and buy inventory. You're not dealing with any customer service. All you have to do is record videos on your phone that are convincing enough to make people buy from your video. And so every time someone purchases from your video, you get a commission, meaning you get a percentage of that total sale. So let's say a product costs $30 and the product has 20% commission. You make a video about it, someone likes the video, they decide to buy that product because they watched your video. So you just made $6 in pure profit without having to ship anything out, answer to customer emails, or buy any inventory. So the only thing that you have to worry about as an affiliate is making sure that you are a good marketer, making sure that you're making content that actually makes people want to buy from you. And it is so simple how I'm able to create videos from literally anywhere in the world. I can film them here in Calabasas. If I go back home to South Carolina, I can film them there. If I go out of the country, I can use a VPN and film them there. It does not matter where you're at in the world, you can do TikTok Shop Affiliate from anywhere. And all I do is just have the product in my hand, I hit that record button, and I try to follow the same blueprint every single time that's proven to work when it comes to making videos that convert, which I'm gonna break down for you later in the video. But just know that TikTok Shop has completely changed my life, and it deserves its roses and to be taken seriously because of how simple it is to get started. And for those wondering like, oh, this isn't scalable, you're not gonna make that much money, then explain how I've been able to clear a six-figure profit month multiple times with TikTok Shop. Now, if you're looking to get started from complete scratch and join the affiliate program, you will have to keep a few things in mind because TikTok doesn't let just anybody start promoting their products. You do have to meet a few basic requirements. So let's talk about how to actually join the TikTok Shop affiliate program. The only way that you're going to be able to get in is if you have 1,000 followers on TikTok. This is going to get you into their basic program, which is called the pilot program. This allows you to promote certain products with TikTok Shop, not all of them, and it allows you to start posting videos and making some commissions. But you are restricted in terms of the amount of products that you can promote, and also you're not able to post as much as a regular TikTok Shop affiliate. So how do you actually join the full program? Well, that's where you need 5,000 followers at minimum to join. And so it is in your best interest to try to grow an account organically to that 5,000 follower threshold as soon as possible, because time is money. Now you're probably thinking, Sebastian, how the fuck am I gonna get to 5,000 followers? And while it does sound like a pretty big number, and I will say like on Instagram or YouTube, that'd be a lot of people, but with TikTok, it is just such an easy platform to grow a following with, and there's so many people on the platform that it's actually not as hard as it sounds. The thing is, you can easily grow an account by clipping viral moments, news, sports, comedy clips. You can post streamers, you can use AI to grow your account. Especially now with Sora, it makes it so easy to make controversial or engaging videos that are gonna get you those followers fast. Or if you really wanna get things moving as fast as possible, I would recommend just buying an account that is ready to go. This is literally what 99% of my students do when they join 7-figure affiliate. Inside my mentorship, we provide access to a supplier that offers accounts already meeting those TikTok Shop affiliate requirements. That means as soon as my students join the program, they can get started with promoting products right away. And once they have their account, we give them the entire blueprint, like building out their content strategy, hand selecting their winning products, and even scripting out their videos. This is exactly what we did for my client Chris, who went from $2,000 profit months to hitting a $30,000 profit month in September. We helped Nico hit an $18,000 profit month. Alexander, who speaks purely Spanish, hit a $15,000 profit month. And yes, we do also script out your videos in Spanish if that's what you speak. We helped Alberto hit an $11,000 profit month. Hugo also hit an $11,000 profit month. Tenzi was able to hit a $13,000 profit month starting from complete scratch. I'm talking she had never posted a video online before. So if you're serious about learning from someone who's not only made this work for himself, but as you can see, we have so many clients who have seen exceptional results inside of 7-figure affiliate, and you want an account that's fully ready to start, click that top link inside of the description and apply now. Now, once you do have your account, whether you grew it organically or you bought it ready to go, you can finally start earning. So let's talk about one of the most important things, which is picking your niche. I'm gonna be honest, this is where most people mess up. They post a random video of a product and then blame the algorithm when they don't get any sales. And that's because your niche is everything. Before you even start filming your content, here's exactly what you need to avoid. First off, being all over the place with your content, that is one of the worst things that you can do. People have very short attention spans, especially in this generation. So your videos need to be concise, to the point, no dead space, no overly yapping, just pretty much how is this product gonna change their life or make it better? That's exactly what you should be hammering in your content. Another thing is promoting random or unrelated products. I see this all the time. Beginner affiliates will promote something that has like 20 or 30 sales, and then they wonder why they're not getting any sales, because you're trying to fight an uphill battle. It is infinitely harder trying to get a product completely off the ground instead of just working with the momentum that a product is already building. Another thing to avoid is only uploading a handful of videos and expecting insane results. So I see people saying like, hey, you know, I've been posting on TikTok Shop, I'm not getting results though, like what do you recommend? I go on their account, they're posting like one video a day. There's not a lot of thought put behind it. And the truth is, guys, if you actually want to stand out in this industry, like all the clients I listed that are doing 10K plus profit months, and I'm posting more than 10 times every single day. And I'm not saying that right off the bat, that's what you need to do, but you should be posting a lot of fucking volume, because volume is not only how you get data and you see what's going to work, what's not working, and you see like what works and what isn't going to work, but also it makes you better as a creator. Your videos get better, your tonality gets better, you start to speak better on camera, you see more natural on camera. Like, that's one thing people always ask, like, Sebastian, like, you sound so natural on camera. And it's like, yeah, it's because I've been doing this since I was literally a fucking kid. So the way that you get better is quantity. Quantity leads to quality. And when it comes to picking an actual niche or category, I always recommend picking something that you actually feel like you can talk about. Not necessarily like your #1 passion, because there's a lot of things that I'm super passionate about, but wouldn't really sell on TikTok Shop. Like, I'm very passionate about business, but there's not a lot of business related products that sell well on TikTok Shop. But maybe you're someone who works out every fucking day, you're super in shape, and so you can promote health supplements or gym equipment or gym clothing. Maybe you're a mom who has amazing skin, you're 40 and you look 20, like our client Tenzi, and so she promoted a lot of age reversal creams, beef tallow, skincare treatments. Or like our Spanish speaking client Alexander, who had terrible acne in the past, and now he has glowing, youthful skin, and so what he sees success with is a lot of acne related products. And so it's all about figuring out, like, what can you talk about? What do you feel like you have credibility or proof in? And that's gonna make your life so much easier when it comes to selling with TikTok Shop. Now, a lot of people also wonder, like, how do you actually get these products? This is where I think people start to think that it's an MLM, but it's completely not, because they're like, oh, well, I have to order these products to promote them, so I'm only making the brands richer because I'm not getting any sales. False. There's so many ways that you can actually get these products. You can simply reach out to the brand and request a free sample, and most of the time they will send you a free sample. Now, if you are getting started from complete scratch and you don't have any sales history, it's gonna be harder to unlock those free samples, but what we teach and what you can use is something I like to call the Amazon method. You literally just search up that same product on Amazon, order the product, get it to your house, film 20 to 30 videos with it. If it starts getting sales and it breaks even, amazing. You just made some money completely for free. But if it doesn't sell after you've posted a ton of videos for it, then all you have to do is return it and get your money back. So there's literally no excuses for you to not get these products in and constantly be experimenting with products. So now that you have your niche dialed in, you have your first couple of products, up next is what decides if you earn thousands in commissions or if you get drowned out by those who are doing it right. So let's talk about creating content that actually converts, because this is exactly where your views are going to start to turn into money. The content that you put out with TikTok Shop is one of the most important parts, because even if you had the cure to cancer, no one would care if you sound unsure or nobody sees your cure to cancer. Meaning, if you have an amazing product but your content can't back it up, you're not going to get any sales, and you're not going to make that moolah that we all want to make with TikTok. So here's the simple content strategy that helped me hit my first 10K month and then my my 100K profit months, and that I teach all of my clients who are able to hit 10K, 15K months consistently. So like I said, most important thing is volume, guys. I recommend posting 10 videos a day at minimum, but just to get your toes dipped in the water, at least 5 days. You also want to experiment with different content styles. You can do talking head, you can do skit style, you can do green screen conspiracy, you could do faceless demos. But one thing that you always want to keep in mind is you want it to feel like an actual TikTok. You want it to feel native to the platform, okay? You never want to sound like a bot or a commercial or an ad read. One of the best tonality tips to do that is when you're making your content, you're talking to a friend on FaceTime. That's one thing that always helps me. Like when I'm making this video right now, I'm looking directly at you, but it just feels like I'm talking to a friend or a cousin. Like I'm genuinely just trying to put you on, help you make a fuckload of more money. And that's why I feel like I sound very natural on camera. So whenever you're gonna make your content, just act like you're on FaceTime with a friend. Also, sell the emotion with your videos, never the features. Nobody cares about the ingredients that your product has, the features, the fucking material. Oh, this sweater is made out of cotton polyester. What people care about is the outcome. How is your product gonna make their life better? Is it gonna take them closer to a desire, or is it gonna take away pain in their life? And within your actual videos, you always wanna make sure that you have a strong hook that stops the scroll in those first 1 to 2 seconds. Always make sure that you keep that pacing engaging. There should be cuts like every 3 to 5 seconds. No dead space at all, just keep it very punchy. Always make sure that you have a call to action at the end of your videos as well. Tap the orange cart and grab yours before it sells out, or don't be the last one to get this because they're running out, etc. Like I said, this is the exact content strategy that I use till this day, and I teach all my clients who see insane results inside of 7FA. But if you want to go beyond that and build something truly consistent and scalable, this next part is where things start to take off. And I truly feel like I'm one of the only coaches, gurus, whatever you want to call me with TikTok Shop that can talk about this, because nobody has hit 100K profit month like I have and then done it multiple times and is making YouTube content. So I want to talk about tracking and how to know what's working. This way you're able to double down and scale to those big months. To get to this point, all you need to do is stay consistent with your niche and keep uploading, even on the days where it feels like nothing is working. But one thing I do hate is when people say, hey, just be consistent. You're gonna take off, you're gonna hit it one day. But it's like posting blindly with no strategy or not looking at your analytics and just hoping for commissions to go through. That's not a strategy. You're literally just shooting yourself in the fucking foot. And if you keep doing that, you're gonna waste time on creating content that doesn't actually convert. And you're gonna start second guessing yourself and wanna quit before anything gets to actually take off. Now, what if I told you that most of the time where I made over 6 figures in profit was because it came from copying the same exact videos that worked before? And you would think that this is common sense. It sounds really simple, but guys, just look at which videos are generating sales and getting conversions for you. And the framework that I followed is, if a video got me 1 sale, I'd be like, okay, this is decent, it's promising. If it gets me 3 sales, I'm like, okay, this is a little bit of an outlier. It looks like it could be a strong performer. And then whenever I would have a video that made me 10 or 15 sales, and I'm talking within like the first 1 to 2 weeks, then I know that I'm sitting on a winner right there. From there, it's about doubling down with variations, switching environments, maybe switching out the hook but keeping the body the same, or maybe keeping the hook the same but switching out the body a little bit. But it was like constantly repeating the angle and the product that worked for me. I'll tell you a funny story real quick. I was on a one-on-one with one of our clients. I'm not gonna say his name, but he had been posting a ton of content and not seeing sales. And so we took a deep look at his analytics for the past month, and his top 4 products that were selling for the entire month, he hadn't posted a fucking video for them in like 3 weeks. And I was like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, that right there is exactly why you're not seeing sales, because you're posting all these different random ass products. He was posting like some fucking ketones that had like 30 sales. I'm like, dude, that product is dog shit. You gotta let it go. But then when we looked further deeper into his analytics, all of the products that were cooking for him, he wasn't posting them anymore. And so that's the last thing you want to do. And so that's why I say, like, it sounds like this is common sense, but I don't know why a lot of affiliates just don't do it. So if you have something that's working for you guys, double down on that shit. I always say, run that shit till the wheels fall the fuck off. And then in terms of finding out what is not working when you're trying to test a product, if you have made, I would say 10 to 20 really high quality videos for product, and you have to be objective, because you can't just be like, oh, this was so good. It's actually like a dog shit video. That's the benefits of like being in a community, because like I could tell you, hey, this is actually a really good video, or it's dog shit. But just be objective. If you posted 10 to 20 videos on a product and it hasn't gotten you any sales, then it's probably time to let that product go. But yeah, as soon as I found these proven winning styles, winning products, I was able to print money over and over again without needing to find completely new products or honestly change much at all. It's one of the easiest methods that I use to make more than a doctor's salary. And if you are looking to get started with TikTok Shop Affiliate, even if it's your first time but you're actually serious, you might be interested in working with me one-on-one and joining 7-Figure Affiliate. Like I said, guys, we have helped students who started from complete nothing. We helped Nico Diego most recently hit an $18,000 profit month for October. We helped Alexander, our Spanish-speaking client, hit a $15,000 profit month. You can see him right here say himself that he's so grateful for being a part of this community. Or like Tenzi, who hit a $13,000 profit month, literally starting from complete scratch, never making a piece of content online. So I'm telling you right now, guys, instead of jumping from business model to business model, just like I was in the beginning of my journey, or trying to figure everything out by yourself, if you are truly ready to lock in on something that actually works till this day and has only continued to expect to grow even more, you can apply for 7-figure affiliate using that top link inside of the description. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and like and subscribe for more content.